Just as the Garnock is filled by the billions of raindrops that fall from the sky and run off the land, the stories that flow between us cannot be separated from the history of the places that we know. And like the river running through the landscape, these tales continue to shape us, reflecting and replenishing us, reminding us of who we are. So come with us now on a journey into the past, as we pluck tales like individual droplets from the swirling waters of the Garnock. Don't be afraid. Let go and let yourself slip deep into the river of time. Welcome to the River Garnock. It was here that St. Winning would send his fellow monks to fish. On most occasions, their nets would be generously filled with enough to feed the nearby villages. But one day, the nets remained empty. Try as they might, the monks caught not a single fish. Infuriated, St. Winning laid a curse upon the river so that it might never carry another fish again. Refusing to submit, the Garnock shifted its waters, bending around the spot where St. Winning had laid his curse. We stand within the main hall of Seagate Castle, Irvine. Here, one fateful night, General Robert Montgomery, the lord of the castle, accused a young maiden of stealing valuable silverware. She swore she could prove her innocence, but would need some help from the devil. Retreating to the cellar, she drew a chalk circle around herself, placed a Bible and several black feathers within, and began an ominous incantation. To the horror of those present, the devil emerged from the shadows and revealed the thief's true identity. The maid had proved her innocence, but in doing so, had implicated herself in the far more serious crime of witchcraft. She was imprisoned in the Irvine toll booth. To this day, her fate remains unknown. You'd be forgiven for thinking nothing much ever happens on Peel Island in the tranquil waters of Castle Semple Loch. However, you'd be gravely mistaken, for it is here that the old Warlock, Ringan Semple, once resided. Though the years had worn his body, they had strengthened his mind, for his magical abilities could be matched only by his whole coven combined. Semple was held high in regard by his fellow sorcerers. It was a great honour to be invited to the festivities he held on Peel Island each All Hallows Eve. These lucky guests joined will-o-wisps to sing, dance and make merry around flickering fires until their embers faded into the grey dawn. Joyous though this may sound, those who dared attend uninvited paid a heavy price. It is said that the will-o-wisps are the trapped souls of those who trespassed upon the hospitality of the Warlock. Overlooking the Firth of Clyde is Ardrossan Castle, once home to the Baron Sir Fergus Berkeley. He was known for his extraordinary horseman skills, although it is said these were won in less than honourable circumstances. Legend has it, the devil offered the Baron a magical bridle, imbuing its owner with outstanding abilities. His price? The Baron's soul. Hungry for the bridle, yet unwilling to relinquish his soul, Berkeley plotted a scheme to trick the devil. On realising he had been deceived, the devil flew into a rage, kicking the castle walls. His hoofprint can still be seen to this day. While Barclay was unharmed, the devil wasn't finished with him yet. Many years later, after his death and burial across the sea on Arran, angry waves pulled his body from his grave and threw it upon the Ardrossan shore. The devil could finally claim what he was owed, Barclay's soul. Deep within the tunnels of Cleeves Coves outside Deil, tales are told of a magic that only emerges on All Hallows Eve. In the great court of the Coves, where the shadows give way to a luminescent glow, you will find yourself in the realm of the Fae. Pause for a moment. Look around you. Crystals glow mysteriously. Fungi sprout in weird and wonderful shapes. It's almost too much to take in. As you look around, do you have the funny feeling that something is peering back at you? We have traced just a handful of the tales that make up the history of the places that we know. These stories will continue to flow for as long as there are those to tell them. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.